stuff. It's just my personal experience, and then that stops. It's an argument. It's like, oh, you don't ever take me anywhere anymore. I don't even have my nails done anymore. They're all chipped. I feel like I'm not allowed to curse on this show.
No, you can call that bitch a bitch.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
My nails are all fucked up. Okay? Yeah, and I just feel like those things are addressed differently when they change between men and women. That's just my personal experience. Like, I couldn't be like, yo, what the fuck? You supposed to be cooking. You supposed to be clean, because I'm not going to get shit from that approach.
Right.
But she could yell.
She must get shit from
That
that
is
because
the
if you
double.
respond
That
to
is
it.
the double standard.
Well, there are double standards that exist in relationships, and that's just what it is. So, I mean, you guys have them, we have them. That's some of the double standards
It's
that
life.
exist.
Sorry.
She can act a fool, but you can't.
No.
But once a man acts a fool, he lost anyway. Because then it's like you all out of your zone. You don't care if you win or lose. It's just like,
It depends how he
you're-
acts
you're
a fool,
shaking.
though.
Because you're acting too emotional at that point.
No,
like-
y'all are going too far with this. What's next on the list?
Well, I think more importantly,
Y'all
the
don't
demanding piece is, like, in my mind, broken up into, like Kevin broke it up, but it's like the sexual demands, the mental demands, and what was the third demand? Financial demands. Yeah, they're broken up in different
Time
areas.
demands.
Yeah, but it's like I think the emotional demanding person is highly draining to me. You know, like the person that's clingy and needs constant engagement and attention, and they need it when they want it.
Reassurance and
Oh yeah,
affirmation.
I mean, and if you have to do that on a constant basis, like, that's over the top to me.
It's taxing and it takes energy, and the result is if your partner is very angry and does that a lot, and then you have to walk her through her emotions and say, no, babe, it's okay. Then at the end of
walk
that,
him through his emotions.
or you have to walk him
That
through his
happened to you?
emotion. At the end of that,
That don't
she
happen.
or he feels better, but you then feel worse.
Yeah, and then you don't even
You
like
take
look
it
at that
on.
person the same.
Yeah, it's tough. It's
The
tough.
hand holding
see-
is actually a lot harder than the financial if you think about it.
Yeah.
Financials just give
Right.
a check and that's it.
Cut the check.
Cut the check.
Yeah, it's pretty black and
Very
white.
quick.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's an important thing to note that I thought about in this whole process, because I've had more experience being the more demanding one, quite frankly, and I had to learn how to request rather than demand.
Yes.
So it would be nice if you would pick up your shoes every time you walk into the
But
living
then
room.
that's a
that
little
comes
condescending.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
think that
is.
comes
Like,
still a
across passive
demand.
aggressive.
It really, no, I just feel like, honestly, from my experience, it's better received that way than, damn, won't you pick your shoes up?
The art of
like,
communication.
Yeah, like, you know, it makes me feel this way when you make the choice that you make, or this is what I would prefer. I don't know if that's something that you're interested in doing, but is there something like, because there has to be something that's vocalized. Like, nobody is gonna just sit around and just be like, all right. Or if you do and you're fine with that, then you also have to be okay with the idea of like, okay, well, the relationship may just end because
Well, you know, you also have the 80-20 rule, right? Where you have to say, okay, is this 20% that I don't get down with? Is it worth that 80% that I'm getting?
but you have to
Yeah.
communicate the 80%.
So at what point are you willing to invite acceptance?
And meet the other person halfway.
Yeah, like,
Compromise.
okay, I accept this.
Compromise,
I accept this part of that person. I ain't gonna mess up everything because of that part of that person.
Right. But whatever that 80 is that you cannot live without, if it's not going that way, you still have to find a medium between expecting and demanding versus requesting a change. Like, I really don't feel comfortable with this.
But the
Is that something you're
the
cool
word
with?
request and demand don't even go together.
Nah.
You know, it's like requesting something is about having the proper approach, you know, which I totally believe in, having the right approach on certain things, but but having a demanding personality is aggressively saying, this is what I want and this is how I want it, which is why I always thought I was aggressive.
Now,
I mean,
somebody told
in
me-
the demanding.
Somebody told me that you should treat the person that you date like your pet.
What?
What pet? What type of pet?
That
A
person
like
must
a
have been
cat
from
or a dog?
Oakland.
Like
Yes.
like a dog.
cat, a dog.
A
Oh,
dog.
a bitch?
Yeah.
Like a bitch?
I would say
I
like
mean-
a cat.
Not treat like,
I would
yeah,
say
okay,
more like a
okay,
cat.
you're right.
Oh, like a
But see,
pussy.
all right, it's two ways. Like, say if it's a dog, right? If the dog goes and like does something that a dog would do, you know, you'd address it, but then like, you know, you would still love that dog, right? You
Like,
still be like, oh, you know,
Have sex
I-
with random bitches in the neighborhood?
I'm saying he
That's what a
might
dog would
like
do.
chew on your couch
Please
a little
don't
bit.
treat me like a dog or a
Yeah.
No,
Thank
but I'm
you.
saying
Like a
we
cat.
deal with dogs with a lot of forgiveness. whole
you
bunch of
do it.
forgiveness.
And
You don't never hold no grudge against your dog.
No, not
What?
really. Maybe for
They
like
get
My
beat,
dog
though.
can't talk back.
maybe for like 30
That's
seconds.
totally
Your
different.
dog
dog,
can
they
act
ass
out.
beat though.
But
They
your
messed
dog is
up.
Talking
loyal.
back and acting
But
out
your
are
dog is
completely
loyal.
different.
The dog is loyal.
Now cats
'Cause
on
you
the
have
other
forgiveness.
hand, they might just look at you, and you'd be like, "Don't knock that paper off the table. Don't knock that paper off the table."
And then you accept the cat for
You
being a
accept that,
cat.
and you'd be like, "Oh, okay,
I'm
you're
lo-
doing you."
I'm lost,
and that's
y'all.
why
No,
women
I'm
are
just saying.
lost.
Imagine if we had that much acceptance for our
we went out
partner.
of tangent.
Like imagine if we had that. Imagine if we had that much flexibility with our partner,
Yeah.
like emotionally.
And you could go out and walk her. Like it'd be so much better. Just take her for walks.
Really?
Okay,
I mean,
next.
No, you would
Quality
go on
time.
walks. You would go on walks.
Quality time.
Straight up.
Walking pets.
Really? You walk with your partner around
Can-
the block.
can
Don't y'all take walks?
You know, she has to.
No, she
Urbanista,
squats.
Urbanista, can we talk a little bit about,
Yes, we can.
Sorry, I have to get it off.
Yes,
the
we
subject.
can. Let's do it.
Just specifically where that comes from, where the demanding personality comes from. Let's talk a little
Very
bit about,
good.
the self-esteem. Where is that really coming from? Why are you so demanding?
Asking me personally?
No, I'm just asking
In
the
the group,
generally
I
speaking.
suppose.
Maybe
group.
because the rest of the world has trained you to think that that's who you are, so you march that around in every relationship that you're in, interpersonally, whether it's business or
Do you think
otherwise.
it's a control thing too? As
Most
well?
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I would say, as a formerly usually demanding